Boxing truth here. The fight is finally set between Lomachenko and Nicholas Walters for November 26th at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. A perfect setting for this fight. The Cosmopolitan is only about a 3,000 seat venue, but it's perfect for the fight as both guys are not the biggest draws out there. But it's a good fight that hardcore fans are interested in. They've been clamoring for and want to see. There's been anticipation for this fight for over a year, as these two were supposed to fight in the featherweight division in what was supposed to be a unification fight. But now the fight is set at a higher weight class at 130, and even though it's about 2 months away, I already know who's going to win this fight. It's a good fight, don't get me wrong. It's not going to be an easy fight for Lomachenko, but Lomachenko is going to school Nicholas Walters. Aaron was finally able to get Walters to agree to the fight for a slightly bigger offer than Walters received initially for this fight. He held out, and as a result, he's been on the shelf. He's been inactive, hasn't fought the entire year. It's not going to be very ideal for him to go almost a year into this fight against Lomachenko and to fight this type of style with the type of tricks and arsenal Lomachenko brings to the table. It's going to be a tall order for Lomachenko to beat this guy coming off an 11th month layoff and coming off two very difficult fights against Miguel Mariaga and Jason Sosa. It's been a tough schedule for Nicholas Walters. Hasn't gotten any soft touches, and now he's going to be going straight into the lion's den against a hell of a fighter in Lomachenko, as Lomachenko he's living up to his word. Less than 10 fights, and he already has a bunch of names on his resume. Garrett Russell, Orlando Salido, Roman Martinez, and now Nicholas Walters. The guy truly wants to fight the best, and that's why boxing fans can fuck with Lomachenko, because he's living up to his word. Doesn't need any soft touches or tune-ups like Andre Ward. He's willing to fight the best right away. And now he's going to be another high-profile fight. A fight that he should be favored in, considering the skill set he brings to the table, his credentials as an amateur. And it's going to be a good fight because of the styles, contrasting styles. Both guys are very different. Walters is aggressive. He has a very long jab. He throws a lot of hard punches. Physical fighter to fight. And Loma, he's a beautiful technician to watch. Has pretty much looks like the most complete fighter in the game in boxing. Bob Arum truly believes he's the best fighter in the world today. And that's why it's one of the reasons why this fight's happening, to get Lomachenko the type of win he needs to further progress his career, as there's a great possibility that he could end up in the Hall of Fame with less than 10 fights, with less than 15 fights, because Loma is not trying to waste time. He wants to fight the best out there. He's looking to fight the most significant fights with every fight he can. But, in the pro boxing business, stuff has to line up. The top level opponents have to take the fights. Political divides can prevent big fights from happening. Loma's been wanting to fight the best ever since his first professional fight. He wanted a world title fight in his first professional fight. But even Bob Arum couldn't deliver that. And now he's well on his way to further establishing his claim as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. He's already rated by the ring, I believe number 7. With another win like this over Walters, he could be further climbing those rankings in the pound-for-pound lists. Perhaps become top 5 with another impressive showing, like he showed against Rocky Martinez in his last fight. Now, the reason I feel Loma is going to school Walters is just too much of a big gap in skill level. Walters has the style that's going to be able to bring out the best in Lomachenko. It's going to be able to. Walter's style suits Lomachenko's. He's Walter's a guy that comes forward, stands right in front of you, very flat-footed, doesn't really have the angles or the footwork to really either compete with Lomachenko. Lomachenko, that style suits him. He's going to be able to utilize all his tricks. He's going to feint the shit out of Walters and possibly handcuff him, as the guy has a lot of rhythm. He's always constantly moving his head, sidestepping you, moving around. He steps in and out of range very well, so he can handcuff you, because when you punch, you're not sure if he's going to be there or if he's going to be over there, or he's going to counter you or sidestep you or turn you around. And that's exactly what Lomachenko's going to do all night. I'm not sure if he can get the stoppage, but Lomachenko is a lot stronger than he looks. And Walters will have a size advantage, but coming off 11 months of inactivity going into the fight, and he's going to have to make it a rough fight, do all the roughhouse tactics to make it as competitive as it can be. The only problem is he's not going to have Lawrence Cole as the referee. Hit him low, make it rough. The fight's going to be in Vegas, so he's not going to have a corrupt ref not making the calls like the fight against Salido that Lomachenko had, where Salido was very dirty in that fight, didn't get any points taken away. But Walters is up against it. I see him as a dead man walking. Top Rank knows what they're doing. They feel Loma's going to win the fight. They see him as a guy with much more upside, and Bob Arum has big plans for Lomachenko, and he truly believes he's the best fighter in the world, pound for pound, and he may be. But y'all let me know what y'all think. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.